What's up, guys and gals? I am happy, hyped, and a little else of everything right now thanks to the new trailer. If you haven't seen it yet, stop right now and click on the link in the description so I don't spoil your nerdgasm. With that said, I need a little more time to get my gush out real quick. Oh my god, look at that. And then that. Oh my god. Ahem. Sorry about that. But this is excitement in its truest form for me. We need to end this intro so I can get into the analysis. One disclaimer for this video. I don't speak or read Japanese, so some details I won't be able to translate or describe to you, and I hope that somebody else gets that out soon. Alright, into the new trailer. It starts off celebrating the 20th anniversary of the series, which is almost expected, but wait until the end of this trailer analysis series to see the true importance of it. Then the trailer moves on to the main character getting his mugshots, followed by an interrogation by the female detective again. Notice we haven't seen her face yet. This is going to get all the Naruto cameo theorists buzzing, but I'm still split on the subject. Anyways, another important detail from this scene shows the main character in his typical high school uniform, which suggests this moment happens at the middle of the game or later, possibly at the all is lost moment. My guess is that the main character escapes from jail after this by the charges being dropped due to lack of evidence, or the main character falls asleep in a cell and later escapes through the Velvet Room. The scratches on his face detail a fight or defeat. I say defeat since he did get caught by the police, so maybe he got booked after a showdown with the boss. Next we hear an alarm bell with the 8 silhouettes of the party members run by. So even though we were introduced to 3 new characters in this trailer, one was skipped over in this scene thanks to info about the new mystery brunette guy. But more on that later. Then the party jumps out from behind a piece of art in the palace dungeon. This may represent how floor progression sometimes occurs in the new dungeon. You have to find the piece of art that leads to the next floor/area of the dungeon kind of thing. Then we see the winding staircases of the art gallery dungeon, which is lined with the profiles of random people, possibly the victims of the art gallery's boss. He has been rumored to be plagiarizing other artists, so some of these pictures are displaying the people he has wronged. Then the sliding panels, which are beautiful. I've got to admit, this is some great level design from Persona Studios. Almost Psychonauts good, or better. Moving on to the next scenes, we can notice the school hallways have changed since the last trailer. People you can talk to are shown by a speech bubble above their heads, and you can eavesdrop on seemingly important conversations if exclamation lines are above the group's head. Then the main character runs through a street lined with kiosks, vending machines, and for some reason an abundance of maid cafe girls. Don't know if the maids are important to the story yet, may just be an anime trope. If they are important, then it seems that one of the party members or social links will be connected to the maid cafes. My money is on the new brunette girl, and it will be really funny, if the vigilante is connected to them somehow. The last thing I will analyze in this video is the boss scene before transformation. It seems Fosizzle's coach translation was right, as this guy looks like a fit adult, and I'm pretty sure we saw him in the hallway scene from earlier. Thanks again, Fosizzle. The boss jumps through the air, gracefully I might add, as in an introduction to a boss fight. He only wears a crown, a cape with hearts on it, a pair of comfortable shoes, and some hot pink panties. Man, this guy seems almost like he's declaring he is the king of lust. A quick pause right here. I know it's an uncomfortable pic, but it serves a purpose. Look at those hairy legs. Disgusting, right? Typically in anime, hairy legs are only attributed to adult males. So that's the basis of the coach rather than the young guy stalking Anne. Now let's move on to the boss fight, which is similar to previous info. But so much more has been answered. Take a look at this image, which suggests a lot. First of all, when you look at the UI, you will notice the battle options, which first suggests Persona 5 will remain a turn-based system. Good on you, Persona 5, being consistent for people like me who have difficulty coping with change. Next, we notice that Morgana still looks cute when knocked out. I'm kidding. What you should have noticed next on the UI is the order command. This suggests either team attacks or a way to change a teammate's strategy mid-battle like Persona 3. Don't know if they will return to a system where you can't directly control the entire team, but maybe some commenter or I will notice this as we move on to the other analysis videos. This boss fight scene is also important, as this pic from an earlier video thumbnail of mine depicts a brass eye of God, or maybe just some brass ball with an eyeball in it, to further confirm a sense of lust. Looking back at this scene, we notice that there are 2 of them chained down, and this suggests you must defeat them before causing true damage to the boss. Sort of like Kanji's boss in Persona 4, which, if you remember, also had a depiction of lust. Well, that's it for part 1. I didn't want to make a very long video which could bore some of you, and also a lot is going down this weekend for me. I still need to shop for Mother's Day, the Overwatch beta dropped today, and I want to be on the lookout for a Battlefield 5 reveal that occurs tomorrow. Also, I need a new haircut since my hairdo is starting to look like Mel Gibson from Lethal Weapon. Remember, if you want me to answer your comment, type red at the start of your comment, and I'll get back to you. Thanks for watching, and again, I cannot think of a closer, so...
Goodbye.